You are now listening to one of the hottest podcasts out, the Hood Geniuses Podcast, with host Ms. 100, Lady T.
Hey, what's going on out there, people? This is Lady T.
And this is Ms. 100, and this is episode 27. Yep, we back. Hood Geniuses, back from the ATL, you know what I mean? Lady T couldn't make the trip, you know, taking care of business as usual at home base here in Philly. But this is episode 27, and this episode is titled, Why Do We Hate on Each Other? And we're going to get into some heavy stuff, you know, like we usually do. But before we touch on that, we're going to get into our current affairs, or, you know, that things that stuck out this week. You know, a lot of craziness happened this week, yo. It's always something happening crazy, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, first I got to, you know, talk about my experience down at ATL. I want to shout out Ben Gotti for being a guest co-host on our last episode 26, Sex in the Workplace. For those who didn't listen to it, you know, make sure you go back and listen to our opinions on that. It was a good episode, you know, in my opinion. You know, what you think, Lady T? Did Ben Gotti do a good job?
Listen, he got on there like he was a natural hood genius, and that's who we love, you know. So shout out to Ben Gotti, you know, and thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, he did a good job, you know. And I gotta say, I had a lovely time down ATL. You know, I probably was sober getting off the plane and getting on the plane when it's time for me to leave, but all in between I wasn't sober at all, you know what I'm saying? It was a good time. I got to shout out Ben Gotti and his crew down there. You know, other Philly cats was down there that moved down there. We had a good time, went to a couple of spots, and just a lot of beautiful weather and beautiful women, you know, and you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I didn't, you know, a lot of people was telling me, you know, damn, you sure they women, you know, the gay stuff, this and that. I didn't come across that. I know there is a high gay population down there, you know, as far as, well, you know, this is crazy, but I had a good time. I didn't see none of that craziness, you know, thank God for that, you know, nothing against gays or nothing like that, but, you know, that's just not my style, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into that. But we're going to get into this. What you want to start with first, Lady T?
Wow, it is so much to start out with. I guess let's start out with something a little easy and then work our way up to the difficult stuff, right? You know, so I guess we can talk about what happened over there in London. Yeah.
Now, you know what? With that London stuff, the London terror attacks, I want to use that word terror loosely because, you know, anything that happens nowadays, they just say they blame it on terrorism. You know, you could call me a conspiracy therapist or whatever, but it just seemed like nowadays, if something outrageous happened, you know, that's a terrorist. It's a lot of people out here that just lose their damn mind and go out stabbing people, crashing motherfuckers for no reason because they really got a chemical imbalance. So I don't like that they quick to say that's a terror attack. You know, how you know that's a terror attack? I mean, they announced that a terror attack before it's even confirmed. I don't know if people even realize that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They've been doing that a lot recently because they just want to cover their tracks and, you know, just to keep us
the boogeyman effect.
Yeah, distracted because I mean, damn, every time you turn around, everything is a terror. It's just people are just evil out here. Everything is not a terror act. It's within, you know, shit. People living here within their own damn city is doing crazy shit like that. So
yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if everything that happened, which is, you know, a bunch of people getting hurt or getting killed, shit, right here in Philly.
Yeah. Is that a terror
I mean,
attack?
what was that about like 2-3 weeks ago with 9 people? We talked about that. 9 people got shot. Come on, yo. Why wasn't that labeled as a terrorist attack? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know why. You know why? Oh, because it's in an urban community.
Yeah.
So I guess we're our own terrorists.
Yep.
You know, so it doesn't really concern or doesn't really matter. But you know, the proof is in the pudding right there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely. You know, but yeah, you know, I seen it was about like 48 people got hurt, and I think 7 or 8 people got killed. I think. Let me check. I just was looking at it.
Only that matters is just,
It's just crazy though, you know what I mean? And I feel like something is brewing too though, because if you notice, this like the second thing that happened over there, like back to back.
Yeah.
Something is really brewing. Remember when a few weeks ago Trump was over there going country to country, and that shit was happening.
Yeah.
Now this happened, and you know he done said some old craziness. He trying to blame the mayor of London for this happening. You can't control this. You can't control terrorism, or you can't control when somebody want to snap out and hurt somebody. You just can't.
Evil is at its all times high right now. I mean, it's lurking. It's out here. It's just crazy. It's just, I don't know. It's like ever since he came into office, this is like all hell done broke loose, and I can see another war starting. I can really see one starting because he's just a foundation of evilness. Like, it's nothing good about this person. His whole damn family, like they just pure evil. I mean, I know a lot of people speak about the white devil, but damn it, this is the one. This is the one right here.
Yep. So we're gonna go on to something else.
Yeah.
It was brought to my attention that they got a new reality show coming called Side Chicks of Charlotte. Side Chicks of Charlotte. I mean, we already have enough. And hold up. Of course, they are black. All black women, you know, loving the life of a side chick. We already have enough damaging stuff on TV that some of our young ladies look up to and think that's what they want to aspire to be in life, besides being something else than twerking on TV or laying around on their back all day, you know, having kids and trying to, you know, injecting shit in their butt to get on a reality TV show. You know what I mean? It's more than life than that kind of mess. You know what I mean? And this is just adding more fuel to the ignorance of fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fire of ignorance that this is just adding fuel to Side Chicks of Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's going to be next? You know what I'm saying? The welfare recipients. I mean, hold up. The welfare recipients of Philly.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
I'm just totally done. I mean, when I say I'm totally done, I'm just done. It's like every time I turn around, it's always something that's degrading the black woman. And what's a shame is that our own black women are the ones portraying this image. You know what I'm saying? But probably not on TV. You're not like this. You're doing this. You're selling yourself out to make a couple of dollars. To make it. This goes down in history. Okay? This isn't erase. You know, you're degrading yourself. What if you have daughters? This is okay for your daughter to act like this? Like, seriously, like, nobody thinks about it. They just want to go out there, make a couple of quick dollars, but not think about the morals and respect, and, you know, and later on down the line, you know, what the impact can have on you. You're not going to always have that shape. You're not always going to have those looks. Nope. You know, so you got to kind of think about, you know, long term things instead of just right now. Okay, I know it's okay to live wild and live freely, but damn, have some respect for yourself. A side chick? Like,
yeah, I mean, you don't even want to be number one.
Just side. Don't
even want to be number one.
Getting money.
And you know what's crazy? You seen how they was talking on there.
It was like
the video clip we seen.
She said we get the same treatment as the main chick. You know, it's not like we go after them, they come after us. And dummy, that's when you're supposed to put your foot down and say, I love myself. I respect myself. Okay? You can't go around this man's family like you're the main chick. You don't get the same treatment, you dumbass. You don't get the same treatment. Okay? I mean, you get money, of course, clothes, okay, but you're selling yourself out and you're selling your ass too loose. Seriously? Get out of here with
your
that.
ass too
Get out of here
loose.
with that. Go sit down somewhere with your dumb ass. Like, I just can't take it no more. I really can't. There's no examples for our young women out here, you know, of all races. It don't matter, okay? Because this is nationwide TV and they're all seeing this. So when it come down to it, it's no color, but why it has to be a black woman? We done been through so much, okay? We done been through so much. And here it is now, 2017. Y'all out here acting like you didn't come from nothing. You wasn't queens at one time. Queens and little princesses at one time. Now you just don't give a shit about nothing. Just get that money. And that's ignorant. That's why I say money is the root of all evil. Because guess what? That shit is evil.
Yeah.
You mess with mines though, I'll whip your ass.
Yeah. Let them know, Lady T.
You be a side chick on a tombstone. That's what you would be. You be a side tombstone.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know. You know what I'm saying? Lady T, a.k.a. the female Pac of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Setting it off. You know what I mean? But it is. You know what I'm saying? Really degrading. And it's just not helping. Because so many are young women and men, they look to these reality TV shows. And I hate that people just say, oh, it's just entertainment. No, it's just entertainment. Listen, it's more than entertainment when that's all you watch.
Yeah.
If you don't think that's not mentally damaging, you gotta look, take your time and look at yourself and look at the moves you making in life, yo. Like, that stuff is damaging. Like, even with music, I was just conversating with somebody about this. Like, music, TV, all that stuff has certain kind of spirits that come off it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And, they do this mental priming thing also. You know what I mean? Well, I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm gonna be quiet what I was just about to say. But what I was getting at, as far as the music, I might listen to a lot of hip hop that's, violent, right? And then I start feeling angry. Yeah. I'm driving around. I'm driving all aggressive because I'm angry because, I done just heard this rapper shoot up 20 people in one song, right? Mm-hmm. I got to switch it up because I feel like, okay, let me turn on some Sade. You know what I'm saying? That'll bring me down and balance me out. You got to have that balance. And most of the time, people don't care for the balance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go on to the next topic.
I just want to real quick say that I also heard some disturbing news that a mother had woke up and her daughter wasn't in the house and her son wasn't in the house. She looks outside and her car is gone. But miraculously, she goes in the basement and her 7-year-old daughter had a bag over her head and she was unconscious. And she, I guess, she of course called the ambulance. The ambulance came. She couldn't find her son. Come to find out, make the long story short, her son had already went to the police station and said he had did something wrong. What happened was he had smoked some K2.
Wow.
Now I'm hearing that K2 is like some type of synthetic weed or something like that. Some new shit I hear, that these young people are right.
Yeah.
Right, and they sell it in 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and it's causing psychosis.
Right.
Basically causing people to
hallucinate.
Go crazy.
Yeah.
Hallucinate.
Right. So he stole a car, crashed it up, and I guess he didn't want the sister to tell the mom, so he put the bag over here. He didn't realize he had did that. So make this long story short. So now her daughter was placed on. She was brain dead. She wanted to pull the cord on her daughter, and her son has to go to jail for murder. So you done lost 2 babies.
Yeah, 2 lives lost. 2 lives lost and a bunch of senseless behavior. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a real sad story.
That's really sad. That's
sad, yo.
Someone said, my prayer condolences to the family, and it's horrible.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get into this next thing that went like viral on social media.
Yeah.
And it's right here in North Philly. I don't know exactly the female name, but basically the story is about Saudia. She has a restaurant here.
Right,
in
on
North Philly,
22nd
right?
Street. Yes, on 22nd Street.
What's the name of the restaurant?
It's called Saudia's Country Cooking.
Oh,
Country
okay.
Cooking.
Oh,